Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your daily advice for April 3rd, 2017. Hopefully everyone has had a nice weekend, and let's have a look at what the energies are for us today. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. This is a general reading looking at the energies that surround us at this time and what we need to know about these energies in order to use them for our highest good. Since we're looking at energies, these will play out in different ways for different people. So try and keep an open mind and take away the message of the reading and then apply it to your own situation if you feel that it speaks to that, if you feel that it would help, whatever it is that you're focused on at this time. Okay, so the first card that we have representing the influence of the past on our current situation, we have the Magician. The Magician is a major arcana card and it talks about manifestation. It also talks about using all of our resources wisely, coming up with a strategy towards the best use of our resources. It is a card that asks us to take charge of a situation, to step up to the plate, so to speak, claim our power with the Magician. It's a card that is asking us to remember that whatever we're trying to do, we have everything we need to get that done. If we don't have something, we can very well get it. It's all about having that confidence within ourselves, believing in ourselves and what we're trying to do enough to come up with a plan, to come up with a strategy, and then use everything we have at our disposal to reach that goal. It's a very empowering energy, the Magician here. And it does talk about manifestation because you often hear as above, so below with the Magician. And what that means is what we think about, we create. Okay, our thoughts become things. So we are encouraged to only think about the things that we want to see happen and try not to focus on fears and what we wouldn't want to have happen. So it could talk about a time in our lives when we've had to embody the Magician qualities, okay? Or a time in our lives when we did come into our power. We stepped into our own power, claimed our power, took charge of a situation, and changed how we approach the world, how we approach our goals, how we believe in ourselves and what we're capable of. Because it is a major arcana card, so it could have come attached to some big awakening, aha moment in terms of, you know what, I can do this. I'm going to make it work no matter what happens. The energy for today is the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands here, it is an energy that talks about decisions for some of us. For some of us, this could talk about being at a crossroad and thinking, do I stay in this situation or do I move away from it? Am I happy with how things are going here? Is it time for something new? The Two of Wands is a card that talks about, again, contemplating everything that is available to us. In most decks, you have the person and the card holding up the world in one hand and the wand in another. In this deck, there's definitely a light here instead of the world. So it's again looking at our intuition, our inner guidance, our inner wisdom in terms of what could be. Okay, what would we like things to be? Envisioning that and then starting to make decisions to make sure that we're walking in that direction. And it may come attached to leaving a situation in the past so that we can start something new. It may come attached to a decision we were supposed to make a while ago, but maybe for whatever reason we've been avoiding it or running away from it, or it's just never been the right time. It's about making those decisions today and thinking about things and making the choices we need to make. And then it's about acting on those choices. Because the card that we have going into tomorrow, and tomorrow can represent actual tomorrow, or it could just be the energy of tomorrow, the future. We do have the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands is all about action. And it's all about following our dreams. It's all about being passionate about what we're doing. And confidently pursuing our goals. We see a lot of progress with the Knight of Wands. We see things moving forward, coming from our creativity, our passion and determination, our vision. We're following our vision with confidence, and we're taking action to make sure that we get where we want to get to. So you see that you have, well, we have, because this is for me as well, for everyone, we have the Magician, a very powerful major arcana card here. And again, something that talks about our confidence and creativity and ability to manifest. And then we have 2 Wands cards, and wands have to do again with our fashion, our fire, our drive, our passion. I was trying to say fire and passion at the same time. Our creativity, our goals, what fuels us. Okay. With the wands, it can be new things. It can be whatever gets us excited. Our creative vision, our goals. What drives us in life, okay? And so it's a pretty natural transition that the cards are describing here. With the Magician, it's saying we have previously come to the realization, and this can be as early as before you watch the reading, or further into the past. We've had this aha moment where we felt like, you know what, I'm going to make this work no matter what. I know I can make this work. I know I can turn things around. I know I can reach this goal. So coming into that moment of confidence and claiming our power, for today, we are drawing on that confidence to come up with ideas, with decisions, okay, with choices. We're looking at things very wisely, okay. With the Magician, all the resources are laid out in front of him on the table. And with the 2 of Wands, it's about, again, just revising everything that is in front of us, everything that we have to work with the 2 of Wands, and deciding which direction we want to go in. Because again, we are remembering that we can do whatever we want with the Magician. We can accomplish any goal, truly. We just need to believe in ourselves and just go for it at the end of the day. And then with the 2 of Wands, it's about envisioning things today, thinking about the future, dreaming about it. What is it that we want to accomplish? Where is it that we want to go? And this could be in any area of life, really, okay? What do we want to do in terms of job, in terms of career? What do we want to do about our health? What do we want to do about our relationships? What do we want to do about our spirituality? To feel uplifted, to feel more balanced, at peace, and happy and confident, to feel like we are manifesting our own vision for ourselves. And for today, it's about contemplating that and coming up with ideas and making different choices in our heads and deciding really which direction is the best for us that will take us to our goal. And as soon as we do this, then it's time to act. As soon as we're clear on which direction we want to go in, then we act with the Knight of Wands and we just get going. Okay, that's what the Knight of Wands is. And our guidance card for today is Protection, number 38. And this is a card that talks about playing things safe to an extent. And I feel it talks about, we may have a lot of different ideas today, but again, this is not the day to act on them. This is the day to contemplate and make sure we're making the right choices. And as soon as we're comfortable with that, then we act, then we go for it. This is not the day to be foolish. This is not the day to be impulsive. This is the day to think things through. This is the day to think about, okay, where is it that I want to get to? What's the plan for me to get there? And then sticking to the plan, because that is our safe approach. We're still confident about the plan. We still believe in the plan. We still believe it's going to work, but we're not being foolish about it. We're not overextending ourselves. We're not overreaching. We're not trying to skip steps. It's also very, very much a card that talks about consistency. So taking it one day at a time and doing a little bit of work every step of the way, as opposed to just going in for big results overnight. Okay? this is also a card that shows up when we are asked to pay attention to the details, okay, because there's that phrase, the devil's in the details. So a way to protect ourselves and to protect our investments within ourselves and within our goals and our plans and what we're investing in, whatever it is for you, is to pay attention to the details, to be present, be mindful of everything that's going on. Always be mindful of what we're working with the Magician. Always be mindful of what we have to work with and how things are going. Always be in this state of balance so that we may notice if something's not quite right, or maybe someone around us is maybe not the best person to trust with the situation. And then being able to continue to make choices so that we keep ourselves on this safe track, which is our goal, our plan, our strategy. And another little reminder here, we have a lot of creativity in these cards and individual vision, because our future and our dream future is going to be very different for everyone. And the message here is, with the Magician, we are asked to be confident and believe in ourselves, even if perhaps other people have difficulty with understanding our vision, or accepting our vision, or approving of our vision, whatever the case may be. With the Magician, it is about us. This is our path. This is our passion. This is our vision. No one else needs to get it necessarily. They're going to understand when they see things come together. Our focus doesn't need to be on convincing other people that the way we think is the right way. When it's about ourselves, when it's about what our dream is, no one else needs to approve of that except us. It's our dream. And so for today, it is a card that says we may be particularly creative today. We may come up with some really out-of-the-box thinking today. And if we feel like we need to share that with someone and that other person perhaps doesn't get it, or they're saying things that are not necessarily supportive, the message here is that's okay. With the protection card, it's definitely saying, don't get off track, don't go off topic, where instead of focusing on the goal and the vision, we start focusing on getting everyone else to get on board with our vision for ourselves. It's not about that today. And if there is any situation that could create tension or conflict, the protection card here is telling us to take the high road, but protect ourselves either way. Because at the end of the day, it depends on circumstance, of course, but you don't really know the people around you, or you don't really know their intentions. And when someone stands out, not everyone is going to be very supportive of that. And it's just human nature, I suppose. But with the protection card here, it's saying you don't have to tone it down, you don't have to blend in, you don't have to quiet yourself or your own vision or your own creativity. You don't have to be very, go out of your way to be outspoken about it, and kind of add to that tension. Protect yourself, protect your back, take the high road, but definitely kind of watch your back, because you don't know who you're dealing with. And that's just, I feel like that's the message, that it's just a reminder that when someone is very creative, not everyone understands that, or not everyone knows how to handle it. And so it doesn't have to turn into something negative. It doesn't have to turn into something difficult. It's just the way things are. And we are asked to just protect ourselves if we need to, if we feel we should, but kind of go back and continue to focus and invest on what really, really matters here, which is our dream for ourselves, our passion, our vision for our dream future. So that is our message for today. For those of you asking about the cards, the tarot cards are coming from the Mystic Dreamer Tarot deck, I think it's called, and the guidance card is from the Wisdom of Avalon oracle cards, because a few of you have asked. And just a little update. I'm still going to do work and finance readings and general and psychic messages as well, but I'm going to do them bi-weekly because I've started to work on tarot tutorials, and I want to be able to focus on that as well and not overwhelm myself, because I've got private readings and other things as well to do. So I've made this little tweak. You've got monthlies, general and love scopes posted. I'm going to try and post bi-weeklies for the first half of the month for work and finances and general and psychic readings, and then also start posting tarot tutorials, which I'm very, very happy and excited about. So that's coming up, just to let you know. But yeah, this is our message for today, or whenever you watch the video, that's when you're meant to. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you truly for all your support. I do appreciate it. It means a lot. All of my subscribers, I'm so grateful, happy, humbled, lots of different emotions here. But I am very, very grateful for all my subscribers. Everyone who encourages my work in any kind of a way, who supports my work, liking, sharing, just showing up, watching the videos, commenting, definitely. Any other form of support you send my way, I'm very, very grateful for it. So thank you for joining me again today. Let's have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you again very, very soon. Take care.